Welcome to the water heater review and buying guide video. In this video, we'd like to give you some information on how to make the right decision on whether or not a tankless water heater is the best choice for you. You know, some people say, well, what is a tankless water heater? I've heard of it, but really, tell me what it is. How much do they cost? Is it expensive? Is it something that I could actually afford? And really, the most important question is it the best choice for my hot water needs? Well, looking back in time, you can see the old wood-burning water heater here that we found in Durango, Colorado. Very efficient, but you know what's interesting? It works under the same premise, or actually the new water heaters work on the same premise as this old one does. Not much difference, except for maybe they don't burn with wood. This is your modern style, and there are a lot of great ones out there. But you're storing hot water in these big tanks, so it does take a little bit of space. These have an energy efficiency level of up to about 65%. And you're going to have to put a closet in, or you're going to have a dedicated area for this particular heater. Now, they do tend to leak over time, and the most important thing that you need to know is they store hot water, as we all know, and that equates to a standby energy loss. So when you're on vacation, or you're just out of the house for 8 hours a day or 10 hours, you're wasting money because you're heating water. And that's not something we should really be doing. So let's review tank versus the tankless. Okay, the old tank style stores hot water. Energy loss equals about a 65% efficiency. If you go over to the tankless, you're looking at up to an 87% efficiency because there's no heat loss. It's not storing any water. There's no water in the unit unless it's operating. So, we look at that old unit. It's well constructed. It's got an insulated exterior. It's got a galvanized tank on the inside. A little bit of sediment will build up in it. And you know what? They rust out over time. I don't know if you've ever had this happen, but this is a mess. So now we're going to review the tankless water heater from the inside out. Now this is a gas-fired heater that I'm going to show you here. It's similar to an electric heater, but it's got some differences. But the basic premise is the same. You have your water source coming into the cold inlet side, and that travels up to the heat exchanger, actually past the burner. Your burner is where your heat exchanger gets warm. And then it'll come down through your outlet side or the discharge side to the faucet that your heater is connected to, and that could be a whole house. Like any other gas heater, this does require venting, and there's variable types of venting depending on the type of gas tankless water heater you have, so you'll need to investigate that to some degree. But now let's look at a small electric heater for the sake of a demonstration as well. This is a small tankless heater that would typically be installed underneath the sink, and it would be for like one faucet. Also called a point-of-use tankless water heater. These are very, very effective and very popular. If you have one bathroom or an extra bathroom or a cottage that you want to stick it in, you don't want to really interrupt your main water source, you could put it in a kitchen underneath the sink. And of course, these people in this picture are very proud of this. They've got it mounted right up there where we can take a look at it. And this is the inside, how this works. Of course, very similar to the gas heater in theory. You have your cold water coming into the unit. In this particular small, very basic unit, you have a controller here that can slow down the water or speed it up. And then you've got a heat exchanger or an element where the water passes through and actually gets heated before it's discharged, just like the other one, out to the faucet or the point of use. There's a lot of different tankless water heaters out there. You've got the indoor units, you've got outdoor units. There's lots of variables, so you need to investigate what's best for you. If you're looking for an indoor tankless and you want it for the whole house, you'll want to go with a larger tankless water heater, similar to the one I'm going to show you here, that it would deliver around 6 gallons per minute of endless hot water. And these have an energy efficiency level of about 87%, so that's pretty high. So it's time to stop wasting money on hot water heating. Really, I mean, the technology's there. Start putting that money back in your pocket. Let's start lowering the cost of your energy as it relates to heating water. It's easy to do with the tankless water heater. So if you need more information, we encourage you to go down to the link below and check out our webpage, where we've got a great deal of information on sizing, how to figure your water temperature versus the size of heater you'll need, and many other factors. So don't hesitate. Go down to this link and check us out. We're here to help you. We want you to have a very good experience, and we want you to save money with your new tankless water heater. And if you're just baffled by this entire thing, but you still think you want a tankless water heater, you should contact a professional, and that's something that should always be considered. Get a hold of a professional plumber or an electrician and have them give you advice on which tankless water heater would be best for you. Remember, not all plumbers and electricians are familiar with the installation of a tankless water heater, so check before you hire. Thanks for taking a look at our YouTube channel today, and please subscribe so you can get future videos. Also, if you visit our website today, you're going to get free shipping on any tankless water heater in the domestic United States. And that excludes Canada, of course, and Alaska and Hawaii. So visit our web store today at Eccotemp.com. This is where you're going to get the best price on a tankless water heater and the best service. We look forward to seeing you there.